Hello everyone, I'm streaming Lost Judgment and my friends here. So I'm not alone.
Hi.
And yeah, we are going to be streaming Star Wars again and ESO, but first gotta get this done. And we're gonna just be doing story. We're not gonna do any side stuff. Side stuff will be when I do New Game Pluses. Unlike in Judgment, where I had to have a certain amount of yen to continue. If I don't have to do that, then I'm fine.
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh? Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Guess that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
I couldn't. I knew how hard you guys would have taken it.
You know who did it? I mean a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So, he really was murdered.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsune, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
Oh, what did Sawa-sensei tell you? She give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's just... It's hard hearing all this, man. Will you at least keep us posted if you find out anything?
No promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
Could you keep me in the loop too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this. Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
She's not gonna be in there, I believe. Probably goes deeper than they think.
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus. I don't have that kind of authority.
But would you please stop bothering me?
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
Hey, Tsukumo? It's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Of course. In fact, I can do that pretty quickly. Why? Did you want to go there now?
That's the idea.
Okay, but do note that it's been a few days since they found him. The police may have already scooped up the evidence.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if it was a waste of time.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a superpower to have. Okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River. It's near a small park. On the second floor of the building, specifically. The first floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
Now, if I really want to, I probably will do New Game Plus. I'm off. Now, I probably won't stream this again until I do New Game Plus on my own time, but that'll be a while. I just want to win this game and then uninstall it so I have room for other games. Because I got gifted Sonic Frontier.
It's funny, man.
Who's calling you, huh?
Hello? Okay.
Really, guys?
I'll have to. Okay, I'll have to find where they are in there. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye.
What was that about?
Oh, having to bring paint in.
What a waste.
Okay, I will be right back.
Suspicious. What the? What the?
This place has seen better days.
Hey, Suspicious.
Wow, this place really has seen better days.
Suspicious. Hey. What the? Suspicious. Crap. Okay. I'm starting to see this is not going to be easy. Anybody here? Coming through.
Yes. Yagami, let someone know that lives in here that you're here.
Where exactly was the body? There's gotta be some clues that'll give me that. Huh? Are these burn marks? What the? Hey. Huh?
Hey, I heard something. Who's there? State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Serio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure. This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around. What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki Sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Miko Shiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer. So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working her case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Okay.
Well, you've certainly got
I
my
am
number.
sort of back
Now
on
that you
the
know, how
track.
about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing a Hara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2
Okay,
months.
I am now fully back.
And those
Welcome back.
Tokyo chuckleheads just
Here you
shut
go.
us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
Ahara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, this cop a nasty creep. He's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ehara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ehara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. While the higher-ups play intel hoarding games, Ehara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
Was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
Okay. How about this?
What the hell? Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine. Let him loose. Alright, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ehara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Mikoshiba was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house.
Okay,
in the
they
city.
really need to stop
Since
showing
there were no other
that.
sightings of him. It's likely he
Showing
was
what?
abducted a
2
short
month
ways from his
decayed
home.
old body full of maggots. I really do want to
Had to be
see
done by
that.
vehicle, as common sense would
Yeah,
tell
they
us.
don't need to show that.
So there must have been at least
Oh,
two
this is
suspects.
Japan. They'll
a
show it.
driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
They-
Do you show it on live
why you
TV?
figured it was
It's
a
so
group
horrible.
Sounds logical
I'm
to
not
me.
joking. They do that.
Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30.
Yeah, okay, this is very visceral.
Long
Look,
after
cat
he was
food
brought
in his-
here,
in this stomach.
his throat
I'm
was
like,
slit with a knife.
okay, I just
Yeah,
swear
please
to come
stop.
on.
Please stop.
Get all that hot shot?
And I thought the last game was weird.
And what was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's
I can tell this
ticket gates
guy
around
likes
7:43
Columbo
a.m.
because there's a lot of Columbo stuff.
This was
in here.
stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we could just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so he couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. And if we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
What was the victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yup. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him. And lifting his chin with his left hand, his right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
Ow!
That sounds...
Okay!
Fucked up, right?
These people are
I'm guessing
screwed
a
up,
professional
and
did this.
the Leomong is
Doctors
here,
around
so
often
Leomong could have done it.
pick.
Because
We've got some guys
Koreans-
checking that angle out too,
Yeah,
just to make sure that
yeah, I'm not saying Koreans are bad, but the Leomong, how you deal with them and like a dragon, yeah, they're horrible.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever. The building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently, there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
Has the murder weapon been found?
No, there were no weapons at the scene. Real shame. There'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryu High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa Sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
Oh shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card.
Yagami!
Hey, wait up! You won't get away.
Give me a break here! Leave me alone!
Hold up!
Get away from me!
You won't get away.
Give me a break here! Get away from me!
Hold up! Where'd you run off to?
Give me a break!
You won't get away.
Leave me alone! Get away from me!
Hold up!
Leave me alone!
We just went on in circles.
You won't get away. Gotcha.
Damn, hot shot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other 2 guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
What's up?
He thinks
Can't
you're
wait for Dragon Fight.
Should we get you a badge and a hat?
Can't blame me, right?
I'd be honored.
Do you have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Because they're
Kake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional
that
pencil
happens, I'm
pusher.
going to be farming
Biotech,
those
planning and
primal
management.
storms.
Are your other 2 pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo. Hey, over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse you, holy crap.
Nabi-san!
She's working.
All right, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. We're just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. I'm almost always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is alright in my book.
Now that I
That's
know
settled.
actually
Give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. We get some dirt on Ihara soon.
they've actually added motorbikes to Generation Zero.
So they work?
Don't know. Gotta pay $9 for it, but still.
$9 real
better than
dollars
that.
or in-game money?
Yeah, it's a DLC, but yes.
Oh, okay. It probably will actually save you some problems on the way. They should let you get a whole big car too.
Yeah, and it actually makes use of the gas of the jerry cans that you find throughout the map. That's fuel. I want to see what it looks like.
Here we go.
What a waste.
Total is 9.
I'm gonna get all the health ones because they're gonna be needed if I do New Game Plus. Yeah, that sounds fun, and I'll actually start playing it again. I just wanna get other games done before the expansion comes out, you know?
So, blue clip, so that's going to be I is having derp speaking tonight, apparently.
Well, because you're drinking so much soda, man. That's probably why.
And I also had a cup of coffee.
So, you have a lot of caffeine in your system.
Yeah, so brain going faster than mouth. And there, I just sent you the Steam page for the bike DLC. And now,
Excuse me.
I also came across some of the new
Does that mean-
enemies in it. Yeah, they put the old robots to shame. Because one of the big tank ones has a fucking minigun mounted at the bottom of it. Can't blame me for...
Can't blame you for running.
Yeah. Oddly enough, with the character I have, they weren't too hard to take down. It still does quite a bit of damage though, but yeah, ow. Don't want to be in its direct path when it's on full prey or full spray and pray. Because ouch. You could be at full health and that thing will damn near kill you.
Now I gotta investigate a wiretapping incident.
The wiretapping. What are you playing?
Lost Judgment.
Oh. What exactly is the timeline in that? Is that like kind of
Okay.
futuristic or
Judgment.
fantasy steampunk or something?
Yeah, Judgment is 2018. That takes place after what I know, Yakuza 6. Lost Judgment takes place after Like a Dragon. It is 2022, and you hear nothing about the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
They said it happened, but apparently it wasn't as bad in Japan as they thought it was. So they actually don't want to bring it up because it's pretty normal to wear a mask in Japan anyway because of how the smell of being near rivers.
Yeah.
Because rivers decay.
You don't make sense.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Here's my stash box because I want to bring the gas tanks.
Well...
Huh?
Fuel.
Hey.
you, I think I put some of you in my stash.
Yagamishi!
Cells.
Yep.
Gasoline, 560 fucking things. Yeah, bring item. I am only going to take half of that because I'm already over encumbered in weight here.
And lawyers are treated like gods, apparently, in Japan.
I owe you one.
You have a badge, people believe everything you say. I'm like, that's interesting.
Hey.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, lawyers in Japan don't make as much money as they do in the U.S., and they actually treat a job like it's like if they don't do it, the person could be lose every recognition they ever made over the years.
Sure.
It's a big. I'm trying not to use honor because honor is kind of a Western thing that they made. It's more recognition is best, and they could lose their family's glory or something like that. Nah. So a lawyer is good for the family morale. And having a good lawyer defend you, like let's say if there's a murder case you do, and you could actually get out of it in 10 years.
Oops. That's if you have a good lawyer and probably a good family.
That's how murder works in Japan.
That's understandable.
Now, if you were charged to murder once and then you actually do it again, you are set on death row, and your death row could go up from a year to like probably 40 to 50 years.
Oof.
Longer than the U.S.
Gotcha.
Robots are already going ham outside my current safe place.
Can you make bases now or control them?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Not really picking it up.
This beeping would drive me nuts after a while, but at least it's not too loud. So it's this way.
There we go.
Bingo.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Okay, gotta find my way out of here because I need to find the bike station. Wow, in my time of being locked off on this game, apparently my safe house went into the ground about a foot.
Huh, sounds painful.
exit this way. Yay, exit.
Hmm? Huh?
Oh, there's a pressure plate on the inside of this door now. That allows me to open the door. The exit door automatically, and those shots sound extremely close. But I also want to see how these motorbikes ride. Ooh, I got 3 options. I got dirt bike number 1, dirt bike number 2, and dirt bike number 3 that looks like it's a post-apocalyptic.
And then you have nothing because everything blows up around you.
Yeah, the bikes can take damage, so yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna be staying up a bit because I have a lot of caffeine in my system too. So.
Oh my god! Let me get out of the fucking thing! Holy fuck! What the hell was? Oh, what the? Oh.
Big.
Yeah, there's drone robots now?
Excuse me.
Drone robots? Flying robots? Really?
Yes, I'm going to screen share this, so yeah.
I'm streaming, so why don't you take a screenshot of it?
Yeah, if I don't die, I sure will. There he is.
Yep.
Come on.
In other words, Oh.
Holy fuck, this thing is just out to get me. I'm hoping I got a screen of that. Because goddamn, it came out of nowhere when I was in the bike menu. Okay, for fuck's sake, hurry up and load the damn screenshot. Jeez. File. There you go. That's as good of a shot as I'm gonna get with it.
Excuse me as I beat the crap out of people. I wonder if Tiger's the one that has the health bar. But I'm not gonna do any of these buzz stuff because one, I want to do it, but I want to actually get the story done.
Damn,
so
you had a fucking heart attack.
we're gonna focus on story.
Here.
Great.
Really, guys?
On I go. Oh, this is much better than the damn pedal bikes.
I'm sure.
Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
And about 20 kilometers faster.
Oh, I was just about to
as
call
well.
you. I was gonna say, I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Want to know why that is? Apparently, Tokyo PD suspects Ihara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ihara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
Oh
But
my
I'd like
God,
to do a
those
bit more
drones are
research beforehand.
insane.
I want to know exactly how Ihara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ihara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements
Jesus
from Ihara's
Christ, how
arrest
much
with
help
you?
does this thing have on
It'd
it?
be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Then I can go back to Kamurocho, so let's see here. I can actually do cases in Kamurocho. Nice to know, but I won't be doing that because, yes. How much does it cost to go there? No, not too much, it looks like. Did you survive?
I'm still fighting this thing, but yeah, it kind of flew over me and dropped a whole bunch of mines that I'm trying to avoid. Jesus, fuck, this thing has a hell of a lot of
Okay, see that sign right there?
health.
Ihara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ihara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
So, Ihara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After
Here, just
that,
give me
he wandered
bullets.
the platform an entire hour
me
ogling
bullets.
women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
And the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right. Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally
Now, I
honed in
wanna
on his would-be
I
victim.
want to see just
Then
how
he boarded
big
her
these
train, which was
bastards
departing
are.
for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy.
Jesus Christ, these things are
The
huge!
two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well.
Yeah,
According
the
to the
screenshot
victim's
I
statement,
sent you
Ihara began
makes
by
them
rubbing
look
her
small.
posterior
They're
with the
not
back of his
small.
hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help,
Holy fuck, this
meaning
thing's
she
got a
endured
lot of
this for
stuff in
6
it.
minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
And what's interesting, this is
Sure.
a big issue
Now let's head
with
to
Japan.
Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole.
Ow!
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ihara should have been standing roughly where I am. Suspicious. What the?
Holy shit, this thing had rockets on it too. That would explain why I've got so much overweight here. There we go.
Suspicious. Hey.
There, now, before I end up dying, I am going
Ihara
to
and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the
fuck
platform
outta here.
Good idea.
But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt.
In a relatively safe spot.
That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint.
Let's fight it out because
See,
I don't
here he
wanna
gets off
be
the train
anywhere
and
near
bolts
that.
across the platform. And Mamiya-san
the
chases
meantime, I'm
after
going
him,
to search
asking
this
people
place.
around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
So Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Out of that gun.
Hey,
And
you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained. That's where he got tackled, so if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Suspicious.
Time to get out of here before I end up getting my ass blown up.
Suspicious.
And the bike actually has a horn. Instead of a,
Looks like
instead
we
of a
checked all the
ching
nearby
ching
cameras.
ching ching.
Let's go up a little further now.
What the? What the?
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. As long as you're carrying fuel on you, you can refill the gas
Looks
tank
like we
whenever
checked
you
all the nearby cameras. Let's move on.
Andy.
Right now, I think this is part of the same case. I'm following the tracks of a roper, which is kinda sadly normal in Japan.
That oddly does sound normal.
Yeah, they actually trying to find ways to stop it.
There.
Hey.
Back on the bike.
That's a light. That's not one.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how fast this
Look,
goes
Dad.
across fields.
What the?
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is
Surprisingly
now
good.
complete.
Guess that's kind of expected for a dirt bike.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Suspicious. Hey.
Wait for that van going the right way.
What the? Hey. What the?
So this was the general situation when Ihara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ihara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ihara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
The nice
I
way to put
agree.
it.
It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, you can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ihara is committed.
What? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Ihara's a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Thought so.
Hey, it's Shirosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ihara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to
Yeah. It involves Ihara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
All right, then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Ow.
And I'm back in Ijincho. you can get hurt. Oh, you can get hit. I mean, I lost any help with that.
Oh, owie.
I just got hit by a car. I should be the one saying owie.
Yeah, I don't think a car matches up to being stabbed by a giant robot.
I need to. Why is this always?
Stop fucking stabbing me while I'm healing, you motherfucker. Ow!
Really, guys?
Mysterious mushrooms.
Ow! Jesus fucking Christ.
Starting to feel it. Pretty tasty, thanks.
No wonder these things are coming out of the woodworks, because this fucking robot just floating through the air, calling them in.
Ooh, Yakuza. Just I'm seeing them.
What a waste.
Okay, just let me in here, you little shit.
They can't make it that easy on you.
No, I'm just trying to get into this goddamn crate so I can hide.
Hiding from giant robots.
Get out of my fucking face, you motherfuckers.
Ooh, a play pass. Let's play.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
Okay, that's
What if I told you it's looking more and more
bastards
likely
down.
Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ahara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
And somehow Ahara-san
Yeah,
knew
stick it over to
Mikoshiba
help
would be
you.
killed
Say that
on
the
the
one
day
who
he
was
got
murdered
caught for
had all
groping.
his fingers broken.
It's like
Oh,
he
that's
did it
helpful,
to prove he had
Yusuke.
nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at
And
all.
I said Yusuke. Wow. Yagami.
I think he wanted to signal that he finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition.
Okay, before I
So,
explode, I'm gonna
4
heal
years
my
ago,
ass up
did
again.
Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer
Yes, for
won't
anyone
change.
that's watching Gunny's stream,
There's no
I'm
evidence
playing
Miko
Generation
Shiba-kun
Zero.
did anything wrong.
Yeah, he
Are you
that's what he's
sure
playing.
about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
And I'm surprised I just survived this entire fucking onslaught here.
Toshiro Ehara, your student. Imagine
Ow.
that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death,
Okay, just
I'll leave
let
you alone.
me up here, please.
In fact,
you
you'll never
sons of
hear a
bitches.
word from me again. So which is it?
Wow, that one's got a flamethrower. That hardly seems fair, right?
4 years ago. Not long after I'd transferred here
Yes,
to
if
teach
bullets
English.
and missiles aren't working, let's
That's
toast
when
the
it
bastard.
I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis.
I'm kind of thankful that there isn't friendly fire when it comes to the enemy in this, because they can hurt each other. Thank God. Oh, I'm staying away from that.
With everyone.
Oh, the robots can finally hurt each other?
One day, after school,
Yeah, one of the little tick
I was
ones
out on the
just
roof taking a break when
leaped right into
Toshiro-kun
one of the
suddenly
wolf
ran
ones.
by. I
Or whatever
called
the
out
hell
to
they're
him to
called.
ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke.
Okay.
They
So
said
this
since he
murder
lowered the
was
class
because
average
of
on
bullying,
tests,
and the
he had to
bully
buy them
turned
all
out to be
drinks as an
true,
apology.
And then the school
Mikoshiba-kun,
won against the father.
he was having too much
so
fun with
the
it to
son
stop.
committed suicide, and
He
now his
started
father
offering tutoring
got
sessions
revenge
to Toshiro-kun.
4 years later.
Only so
Change
he
it-
and his
chain
crew
of bad
could
luck,
extract their tuition
Chain
from
of
him.
stupidity, basically.
They'd even break into his house while his
Like,
mother was at work
the
and
game before
take
this
the money she
judgment
left him
was
for
about
dinner.
Alzheimer's.
And if he couldn't pay,
And how a
they'd beat him up at
scientist was
school
going
or
all the way
make
just
him
to find a
grovel
cure
in the
for
bathroom.
it. That he used his own cure on himself
Didn't
and he
anybody
died.
see what was really
Right in front of
happening?
you.
The teachers either saw nothing or turned
Fun.
a blind eye. Few students knew
And remember
about
when
it,
I
though.
said the eyes
Anyway,
have it
I
at one
ended up
time? It's
relaying
because the
everything
guys speak
Toshiro-kun
Gacha.
had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher.
Oof.
Mind
Yes, this
you,
game
this teacher had
has
tenure,
more guts
title,
than
and
Yakuza.
years of experience
Yakuza
under his
had
belt.
some pretty gutsy
Do you
stuff,
know what he
but
told
holy
me?
crap.
He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
Ow!
To be honest,
Where'd you come from?
it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was
Sorry, I'm
also
being-
no
still being
hard
attacked
evidence to
by
support
giant walking
Toshiro-kun's
robots
story.
and little tick robots.
But someone
and the one
still should have stepped in to
giant
help.
robot that's left is the one with the
If only
fucking
I
flamethrower.
understood that at the time.
This little
You
tick
tried.
bastards are
The
really
only
getting
thing
on my
I
nerves.
tried was to keep an eye out for him.
And what's
Making
interesting,
sure he wasn't
this
alone,
bullying
things like
goes all
that.
the way to
But unfortunately, that wasn't good
the
enough.
3 gangs that run
On the
in
first
Jinsho,
morning of the
the
third
ones
trimester,
that Ichiban
Toshiro-kun
fought
tied a towel to his
basically
doorknob
tooth and nail
and
with a
hung
bat
himself in his room.
in his game. And this
And
takes
that's
place
when you confronted
2
Mikoshiba,
years
right?
after.
You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
You don't hear about Ichiban, but you
I
see a
did.
lot of the stuff that happened. Like, you do still see Bleach Japan. Bleach
Mikoshiba-kun
Japan
pretended
is
to know nothing.
kind of a
He was more careful.
young movement
shaken
to
even.
bleach all
And
the
then
gray zones in Japan
in
to
all
make
honesty,
it more
When I
presentable
heard
to
a
the
third-party
outside
committee
world.
was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come
Basically,
out.
it's how
Students were asked to
Japan
fill out an
sees
anonymous
politics
questionnaire,
in the West.
and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
Okay, let's see this bastard take.
First of all, the
5
committee
rounds
never
of
interviewed anyone
buckshot.
directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd
They
toss
did,
that questionnaire
bastards.
out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
Who the hell's still shooting at
A
me?
few students did speak up about the bullying online.
I see
Their
you.
posts weren't much to go
trees,
on.
you bastard.
Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to
You
cover
did?
up all the evidence
Is that
of
all,
bullying.
you bastards?
He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee
Go around and
presented
loot
their
these
findings
fuckers.
that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What
the hell?
No, I'm gonna take the buckshot back.
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are
Take
proven
what I
to be
can,
linked to
give nothing
bullying.
back, right?
Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death.
Oh no, you
As the trial
don't
dragged
you
on,
dare send one of those
I was
fucking
eventually
drones
called to
after
the
me.
witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty.
Fuck, they really
And
don't
if I
want me to
couldn't
get into
produce
this
tangible
goddamn
evidence,
bunker, do they?
then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
Better be
So it
something
was
good in
witness
this fucking thing.
That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
It's like I'm still taking on an entire small
Must have been incredibly
frickin'
hard
army
on you.
here.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. To think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
I will take you down and I will loot you. That's if you don't blow me up first.
In that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro,
Okay,
or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what?
Oh.
Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this
Tied my
kid.
ass into this one down here.
My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last
Thank
13
God I
years.
made a whole bunch of healing.
Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up.
Yes, you could actually craft
His
first aid
name is
kits now.
Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
There you are.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line.
The pain is real.
I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
Which I'm surprised my character is still alive after being exploded,
I was
shot,
so innocent.
zapped,
I wanted to be a teacher.
irradiated,
And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy,
exploded
I felt
even
practically
more,
obligated.
shot even more.
And still,
As someone
I
who
just let
suffered
history
bullying
repeat
to be
itself.
watching, I never wanted to do what happened to that one kid that jumped off the roof and was in a coma for 13 years. But being a special needs kid, bullying can really treat you horribly. And I know firsthand, so I thankfully had the 12th graders and the high graders basically defended me from the lower graders, saying, you have no right to treat this kid who has special needs. So I had people the higher up grades basically protecting me. I had that luck. Basically because where I was, the special needs were defended by people in higher grades.
That's good.
I just gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Gotcha, you fucker, and you just happened to... Oh, thank you
It
for
is.
sliding your ass down that...
Mm.
Really? A tree and a rock is gonna stop you from sliding down that cliff.
It must be a big rock then.
It's about the size of the center of this thing. And the tree that's helping it hold up is one of those ones that are the size of a fucking twig.
Oh, they must be
Hang on,
bad shoddy workmanship if they can't handle that.
I know, right? I can actually go around and loot these down. I'm worrying about that. Throwing and after.
And stay down.
Give me all my buckshot back. And hollow point. I can still hear one of those fucking things nearby. And yeah, now I know. If you ever do get back into this game, and you hear what sounds like jet engines in the air, run.
Run fast and run quickly.
Yes, and did it blew up my motorbike. Bastards blew my bike up.
Put your bike up.
Yeah. It's awfully nice of them, right? Well, I can respond at the next bike station, which is pretty much inside the bunker. But I want to see what this sky drone thing had in it. Hopefully it has something good. Oh no, they didn't blow my bike up. I just forgot where I parked it. They just
By the
when
way,
that happens.
Sure.
I see. Hmm?
Wait. I had so many.
What?
First, I'm gonna take my bike up there. Because being over-encumbered is a bit of a pain. Refuel. Repair.
Doing great.
And yes, they actually... the repair kits for when you want to repair your bike.
Oh, cool.
Got something?
Oh, it is so much easier going uphill on one of these, sort of.
This way, huh?
Come on. Come on, you can make it. You can make it. I know you can. You have a lot more power than a normal pedal bike in my damn legs.
Doing great.
Nope. I'm gonna try and loot this damn thing as quickly as I can, hopefully, before I get my ass shot at by this other drone. No.
Excuse me.
Take. Yes. Give me. Oh, fuck.
What?
Okay.
I see.
Go away, you giant drone. I already took out an army plus one of you.
Got something?
I do not want to have to deal with another one. Go away.
Doing great. This way, huh?
Can't blame me for saying that, right?
I can't blame you at all.
Got something? This way, huh? Doing great.
Okay, good. Those. You can keep the dual purpose high explosive rounds. Give me that. And give me those.
Excuse me.
Oh, this thing is really circling me right now. Okay, please let me back up. Let me back up so I can Safely get back on my bike and inside the bunker.
Hey.
Am I gonna piss off one of the Ancient Trees, so...
No way.
Oh! Slowly fall to my bike. Prepare.
Hey.
Fuel and hop back on. And get my ass inside this bunker before it decides to come back around.
In other words...
There.
No way. Excuse me.
お願いします
Who's a good boy? Hmm. Seriously?
I probably shouldn't be standing so close to these fuel tanks.
Yagami-san!
Nope.
Oh, you only live once, right?
It can't be.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, I do have print. Okay.
Does that mean...
What?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and I'm all out of adrenaline shots. Closest one is right here.
Oh, he's a gadget, so... If I want to do more side stuff, he's a side thing! Seriously, yeah, there's too much side stuff in this game.
Oh, excuse me.
Apparently I can get something here. What can I get here? Yeah, so it doesn't look like I can get anything here.
Oh yeah, they also introduced melee weapons into this too. About time, right?
Yeah, about time.
They finally introduced melee weapons into this.
I heard that.
And it's about time. Okay.
Excuse me.
ありがとうございました。
What a waste. What is going on? Having a party?
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
Now make yourself at home.
Upgrade your stuff.
Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Liumang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave a local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in Ijincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
Here, if this thing sees
Tsukumo
me
and
taking
Sukiura's
off,
place as far as
I
I'm
can
concerned.
shoot me on a moving bike, then it deserves to kill me.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Well,
Such
at least
a
if I
nice
don't
office.
run into a damn blockade.
I'm gonna love it here.
Oh, excuse me.
Yagami-shi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out. Son of a bitch, student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide.
I don't think it's me.
Mikoshiba
Get
was
away
a damn
from my bunker.
psychopath.
Or my
Ihara
safe
is
house,
the
at least.
vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
Actually,
In
I think it's
internet
trying
terms,
to chase
this
me
is only
down.
the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ihara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ihara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
Oh, thank God I'm wearing a gas mask.
Check outside.
A gas mask has nothing to do with those things.
It's the
apparently.
Liumang. The White Mask again.
Let's go, Cock!
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
You're not getting away this time! You won't get away!
won't get away. So close. That all you got? Hold up. Too slow. You won't get away. Ooh, so close. That all you got? Hold up. You won't get away. Oh, so close.
Oh, great. Where am I? You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back.
You boy!
I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Liumang.
The Chinese.
I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste. Show me what you got. Yagami!
Jimmy.
Come on!
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
Doc, path's all clear.
I'm on my way!
Oh. Ow. Back on the... Oh, nice that they actually made use of the jerry cans in this. Really?
Are we done here?
Yagami!
Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
Can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
Hey, not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
All I want to know is if the Liumang are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Guess that is a step forward. A baby one.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
A Pepsi! Drink some Pepsi.
Sugiura!
Yagamishi! Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo, what happened?
He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Liumang wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiurashi, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next. They caught me. My pinky.
They broke it? Hey, are you okay?
I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagamishi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
It hurts.
Shit. If they want me, then come after me.
Talk. I think the Liumang were part of the plan, as bait. They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked!
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Liumang. But here's the hitch. There were 7 of them, and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Liumang.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here. Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ihara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
No, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
Really? Why do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips. One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ehara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
If it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah, who'd throw their life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
Considering the area's volatility, the Liumang are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komijul, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
No.
This footage is the lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
You get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. The Liumang letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Ijincho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Ijincho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours. Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
Well, hey, never chase what leaves.
This is a long chapter. I wonder if it's ending soon.
The agony. I was in a cold sweat all of yesterday. At this rate, I'll be forced to type one-handed. If you do the math, my pinky is worth more than an average person's whole hand. We're talking about at least a 30% drop in efficiency.
It's been a while since I got it this bad. I might even throw up.
So, leaving Kamurocho made you rusty, huh?
Really, with that? If I could wish the pain away, I would, man.
Hey, if you've got the energy to complain,
Hello?
You'll be just fine.
Hello?
Hello. I'm gonna make this up to you guys. I promise.
Well, if you want to do that, we'll need to figure out who and where they are. There's a high possibility this group is directly behind Mikoshiba's murder. And of course, that would mean they know Ehara as well. How about swapping more info with the Kanagawa police?
Let's save that for when we really need it. We're not the authorities here, so we need to play our cards close to our chest.
There, now I have a secret.
I think that's a wise decision.
Safe house to where I'm heading. What's it?
Saori-san's on top of getting things set up with Ehara, right? In that case,
No idea what
I'll
I
head
just
back to
picked up, but I think
Kamurocho.
it was,
Take your time prepping. We can always regroup up there.
For something to throw into some pants.
Okay, yeah, that's so weird to have more commercial Japan.
Yeah, gotta love that, right?
Yeah, kinda.
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
The hell? Kaito senses tingling or something?
Maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Sari-san before the interview.
Oh, it is all out war in these fields between different robot factions. I am just going to ride in between them.
Oh, there's factions now?
Yeah, all the different robot types, like ones from the created by different companies, are actually fighting each other.
Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. I wouldn't want to get the chapter done, but this chapter's been taking a while. So, I want to thank you guys for watching me, and take